I don't have anything funny to say for this video, but apparently if you just say, for the boys...
Prescription at the drugstore. I remember it's the first time that I realized I'm getting old and life is a nightmare. I'm getting old, I just found my first gray hair. Nobody cares cause all the kids in today's pop scene were born after 1999. I will say goodbye, I'm getting older all the time, and no, I'm not as relevant. My old songs are pretty sweet. Please don't mind what I'm trying to say, cause I like the nostalgia when I hear you. Tell me my band is here to stay, even though we don't want to change. Modern musicians really freaking blow.
You know, I was looking at Q in the back, kind of jamming out to this fucking bop, and I was kind of doing the same thing. And I was, it reminded me of the time, and some of you might remember Eli, EMC 2103.
I thought he was dead.
And,
yeah, rest in peace.
And
Vaughn killed him.
We picked up, I don't know if he downloaded it or like we just torrented it off the internet or something. But the entire fucking Dark Side of the Moon album, and I think he got high. I know I definitely got high, and we just listened to the whole thing. And we could have talked, but like obviously we're listening to music together, and we just typed back and forth about like what we were thinking about. And that was a really cool fucking thing. And I wish more people did that. I remember when I was a teenager, we used to do that shit where you just get high and stare at the ceiling, like one of those fucking Walmart record player type deals. You know what I mean? And you just get one of your fucking parents' old vinyls, and you just get really fucking like higher than giraffe pussy, and just listen to like Sabbath or fucking Motley Crue or something. The whole album. Because that's how music used to, like, that's how it was intended for music to be listened to at the time. You would buy the album, and you wouldn't listen to this song by this band or that. You would listen to a whole album. And that doesn't exist anymore.
I mean, I still do it.
Like, I know. I haven't done it in a while. And I was just thinking about that. I think I might do that. I know it's kind of antiquated.
What's up, Marty?
Probably a lot of people like who. Well,
if you're not getting high, are you listening to Pink Floyd? Like, can you listen to Pink Floyd sober? Like, I don't think you can.
And I think that it's not really a coincidence that music sort of intensifies that feeling. You know, when you're fucking baked, definitely like a mood enhancer.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, it definitely helps when I'm making music, especially whenever I'm in the booth. I do my best work. I'm fucking stoned.
Well, a lot of those people were baked out of their fucking minds when they were writing that music.
Oh yeah, you can't tell me that the Yellow Submarine album wasn't written by a bunch of dudes on fucking acid. Like, you can't.
They were either very high or way more autistic than we like to admit.
Back then, autism didn't exist. Pulls out a fucking.
Back in my day, we didn't have retards.
Pulls out a fucking cabinet full of wire cords.
Yeah. Speaking of, I was actually at Home Depot earlier, and I found a really nice birthday present for Smokey. It's this 6-foot yellow extension cord, and so if he doesn't show up, I'm gonna put blood on the tires. If he gets my meeting. I'm waiting for him to get here because we had a whole bit and I can't do it without him. And I kind of want Ray to be here for the bit too.
That song is talking about LSD.
What happened last week with Ray was he fell asleep. That's literally what happened. and that makes a lot of sense. Not a lot of us have not been sleeping at all. It's with like the Insomniac crew. I know Q didn't sleep. I haven't slept.
Oh no, I slept, but I've been up since the ass crack at 7 o'clock.
You guys are sleeping?
Yeah, I know, right? Smokey didn't sleep for like 31 hours. I shit you not.
Fucking.
That's crazy. And he's just working like a fucking animal. There's not, you know.
Speaking of working in animals, today was pretty good. Fucking real first day of the work.
That's fucking based.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first got there, dude, I was overstimulated as fuck, and then like when I got my break, I hit my vape.
I want to answer your question. What state am I in? A state of delusion.
A state of retardation.
Oh, you're on mobile, bro. I'm
you're
sorry.
Sick. Go to bed. Like,
yeah, I didn't know you were sick, bro. You're cool.
Yeah, man, you don't have to be here if you want to sleep. Fucking.
If you want to just listen or whatever and just hang out and chat, that's cool. I'll put all your comments on. I'll put all your comments on priority and put them on screen. That's cool. I get it. I mean, next week. So
no, you have to be here. You fucking faggot. Sickness and
my schedule got fucked for next week because of training. So I won't be getting out of work until 5 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. Oh yeah, no, that's cool, buddy. So when I get home on Wednesday, it's gonna be like a shit show. So I'm gonna have to like basically have my entire fucking thing for next week planned out by like Friday.
I mean, if we don't do the thing that I suggested this week, we can always do it next week.
By the way, we have a birthday in the house this week.
Oh.
Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody in chat want to guess whose birthday is coming up here?
Yours.
No. That's
Will's birthday is coming up.
It is coming up, but it's not me that I'm thinking.
He's going to be 40.
I am. I'm going to be almost as old as Carl. I'm just kidding. Nobody's as old as Carl. Anyway, no, mine's actually the
April
Tuesday
1st.
after. The Tuesday after next, hair plugs. But no, there's somebody else here. Speaking of old, we have an empty egg carton. It's Lowe's birthday on Friday. Everybody say happy birthday to Lowe. Happy birthday. Yeah.
You
everybody say, you fucks. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Fuck. Happy birthday, dear.
You're a faggot.
What happened? Oh, my headphone died. I was like, why am I hearing you? Hold on 1 second. Let me fucking fix that situation.
Happy birthday, you dumb bitch.
It's going to be an echo. Let me fucking mute. Okay, Q, talk to the nice people. Oh, I hit remove.
What's up, Lady Avon? What's up, Ray? What's up, Rolling Marty? Smokey's here. What's up, Shep? What's up, Christian Carpenter? I'd have more energy, but I'm fucking tired. So you're gonna get what you're gonna get from me. Hi, welcome to the club. It's for the boys and.
Okay, I didn't know that the battery was so low on my fucking other earbud. Hopefully, I only ever use one at a time exactly for this reason. Jesus' birthday. Who's Jesus? Well, who's they? Hey, okay, we got a full house now. There we go. The boys are here. Carl.
The boys are here.
I feel like I power washed my fucking gut today, man. That's what
bro, go to bed.
I've been in bed all fucking day. I can't sleep anymore, bro. I'm just laying there in fucking agony. I might as well sit in a chair and talk.
Have you been able to get anything for it? Like,
I was able to get down some ginger ale for a little bit before I got it. It came back up.
Yeah, bro, you might need to go get checked. There's some serious stomach shit going around.
I'll be all right tomorrow, man. I'm not a bitch.
Amen. Amen. Carl, welcome. How's the
Carl?
How's the free Shabakadu? What's going on?
Yeah, it's great. That's great. The internet has been a little weird, but yeah, a little wonky today. But yeah, I hope I can be heard okay.
By the way, hi Praise. We know you're watching.
Oh yeah, hi Cheryl.
Was Praise the coward? What, didn't he challenge Smokey and then run away like a coward? Wasn't that
Yeah.
the same?
Yep.
Can I just
that is
address? I
actually
want to
happening,
address
too.
something that happened this week. Okay, I want to address this
Okay.
because it made me laugh my fucking ass off. Apparently, God is working super strong through the Praise I Am channel, and no one
Oh
else's
God,
channel. Only Praise's channel.
Oh.
only praise. Yeah.
Only Praise. It's the
Nice.
best. It's the biggest channel there ever will be. It's
the
huge.
best channels. Frankly,
If you're another Christian YouTube channel, I'm going to put you in the ocean.
Yo, Will,
yo,
did you watch that clip I sent you?
I had already seen it by the time you sent it to me. Actually, the Tucker or not the Tucker Carlson, the Elon
Musk.
Musk in his jacket, right?
Yeah.
Elon.
By the way,
Yeah.
Lo, it's good. Lo, it's good to see you. I feel like it's been ages since we talked.
Months.
Months, I know.
Oh yeah,
Right.
actually, before we get started, we actually do have a sponsor, so I'm going to roll the sponsor ad.
Are you tired of those tight, taut, and cramped accommodations? Are you fed up with those high barriers to entry? Wouldn't you rather just pay your money and get on with your day? Then you want to fly Alaska Airlines. Our quality premium value air travel service boasts a great number of benefits that those other airlines don't. From our friendly and demure stewardesses to our 2-drink minimum and our frankly cavernous accommodations. So whether you're flying to Logan International Airport or the city of brotherly love, Palm Springs or Albany, join us and our friendly crew in the Mile High Club. Everyone wants to come inside, play in the snow, and get off with Alaska Airlines.
Code KINC for 8% off any flight.
You're
Domestic.
just the worst cunt. You're just the worst cunt that's ever lived. You know that?
No international.
I thought that was a great
You know-
advert.
You know, you're gonna put a whole fucking giant thing together for a joke that only 3 people are gonna get. You know, that's fucking amazing, man. That's some fucking dedication. That's incredible. Well done.
I'm not actually naked. Anyway, so we actually kind of wanted to get in a couple of things, but I think
By the way, that was the clean version.
yeah, I took out about 2 minutes. But anyway, there was a lot of profanity.
Oh my god.
2-drink minimum. Oh, I'm gonna come. Oh God. Anyway, we have fun here. So
No, we don't.
I didn't get any of the jokes in that, but I still laughed. So I think you did a great job, bro.
thank you. I mean,
See,
yeah.
See, I told him 3 people in the room will get it, and he went through all that effort, and 3 people get it. Two of them are me and Will. 2 of them are me and Will, and I'm not going to say who the 3rd person is that's going to get that joke.
But what's the
Well,
bit?
it's not me.
Oh shit.
Oh,
wrong
what a
button.
surprise.
No,
What a-
I'm trying to. Where's
Wow.
Oh, it's
Wow.
not linked in my. I
Wow.
thought it was linked in my. I thought it was linked in my Facebook. I
What's
don't
the
know where the video
What's
is.
the bit?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so where is? I guess I got to bring up Discord to get that link. I thought I linked it to myself on Facebook. I usually do that.
Tonight's a shit show, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing's gonna go right. Nothing's
It's
gonna
called
go.
mixed. Why the fuck can't I find Discord? Do you guys want to actually? You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's play. Why can't Will find anything on his desktop? This will be a fun game.
Are you going to bring Penny to tell you all the things you do wrong?
Is it because you're retarded?
Yeah. Absolutely. This one. We'll just share this screen here. There you go. Why can't Will find anything on his fucking desktop?
You make
bro,
me sad,
you
dude.
vomited on the fucking screen there.
I'm gonna go
I
find.
bet the first thing Ray saw was Rune Light.
I'm
That
gonna
can
go
almost
find
do-
the fucking nearest rope and hang
well,
myself.
Discord's
to the
right below
fucking
Smite,
screen,
so
man.
I found that really quick. Why you don't have it pinned to the fucking bar at the bottom, I have no idea though. That's what you got to do, bro. Right click Discord. and then hit.
Oh yeah,
next,
there it is.
and let's
Yeah,
see.
I will do that. I will do that. Oh, it has to do updates? Man, what a fucking piece of shit. Hey, so I wouldn't do this, but Wildheart is here. But he's sporting a new look. And I
Oh,
just want to
man.
say,
Was it a
I
coffin?
just want to put him on the screen because doesn't he look like my dad maybe 20 years ago? Oh, never mind. Actually, I hate Wildheart. Okay, bye. So I'm trying to get Discord to load. Do I have to run as admin? Is that what it's gonna make me do?
No, if it's got to update. It's got to update, bro.
Yeah, well, it was just here, and now it's Gorn.
Use your Jew magic, though. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, Carl, we have to make a bet for this magic thing to work. You have to bet that it's not going to do the thing that I need it
Do
to
what
do.
now? Oh,
Right. The Jew.
okay. I
magic.
bet it's not going to do a thing, or I cover the excess of your bills or something for the week or whatever.
Okay, I'll take that bet. Installing update 15 of 15. Jesus Christ. I really never use my computer.
Shekels must be the currency.
I love how we're just using. I love how we're just using the betting Jew magic now.
I mean,
That's
why not?
basic.
We're
I mean, it
hacking.
works.
We're hacking the universe.
Yep.
We're breaking the conditioning.
I'm pretty sure this fucking faggot's stalking me on every fucking stream I go to at this point.
You got a little admirer, bro. That's cute.
What is
I think
even-
You should admire
Oh, what
a
the
shotgun
hell
to the
is
roof
even-
of his fucking mouth.
What the hell is even that?
I mean, in
Yeah,
Minecraft, of course.
Oh, it
Dude.
worked. Oh, okay.
Q, by the
There
way.
we go.
What's up, bro?
Oh, I just wanted to let you know you do have a package on the way. I forgot to press the button. I apologize.
No, you're good. I appreciate it. Maybe it'll fucking make work a less shit.
I hope so, buddy. I hope you.
It's not that it
Oh,
was
yeah,
bad.
that's right.
It wasn't that it was bad. I just, dude, I walked over 5 miles today. I'm fucking exhausted.
What's good, man? Hey, man, you know what? That's gonna get you fit, buddy. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You'll
Right.
you trust me, man. You're still young. You'll just flow into that eventually. You won't even notice, man. It'll just be second nature.
And I
Oh, I
can't
see
drink,
what's
dude. I
happening.
shit you
It's-
not. I feel like I have not drank enough water, and I've drank probably at least a gallon of water throughout the entire of the day.
I thought he was going to say bleach.
Well, that's good, man. That's a good thing.
Bernie Sanders. There we go. I have it now.
They're turning the
Okay.
frogs gay.
Let me rearrange all this.
Put
here.
chemicals in the water to turn the fucking frogs gay. What he did whenever he lost the Sandy Hook fucking lawsuit.
God. That's hateful. You shouldn't say that. He didn't lose.
Why is there spray paint on the screen?
Yeah,
Is
what's
that-
going?
Because copyright.
Oh,
I'm about to play something. There we go.
oh, this is the
Now
one.
we-
You could have just told me, bro. I could have sent you the link instead of you fucking Discord with it.
Well, we're doing commentary, so they can't hit us.
Well,
on
where
fucking-
would you have sent me the link? On
In the
Discord?
private
You
chat.
think I didn't?
No, in the private chat in fucking StreamYard.
Yeah, I am retarded. You're right. Oh.
Plus, I don't think they
If I
can
had
hit us.
known
With,
you were going for this fucking video, bro, I would have just had it ready for you.
plus,
No,
I don't think
you're
they
right,
can hit
I'm
us with
retarded.
copyright because we're
Successfully completed
commentating on
its
it.
rescue of two African.
You what?
I don't think they can hit us with copyright because we commentate on it.
Oh, they can.
Yeah, but there might be a long enough period of time when we don't say anything that it might. So that's what I'm concerned
astronauts
about.
who spent 9 months stranded in space. They were only supposed to be there 8 days. SpaceX founder, chief engineer, CEO Elon Musk. He now joins us for an exclusive interview. Elon, first of all, what a triumph to the human spirit, human ingenuity, engineering. First of all, on behalf of, I know many people in this audience, thank you for what you did for those astronauts today.
Dude, wipe
how
the
are you
cum off your
feeling?
Fucking chin. Stop
know,
sucking his dick.
Yeah, I know. Sean Hannity, like anybody in the Trump admin, he just kind of does that.
God, oh Elon, you taste so good.
So
I
Ray,
mean, he
you said
did
there was
something pretty
fun?
fucking. He did something. Well, the title is misleading because they don't talk about that until the end. But I mean, Hannity's doing it with good reason. He's literally doing something that quite literally nobody else on the planet can do and probably never would have been able to done. He's literally single-handedly pushing technology and the advancement of humankind by himself. So, yeah, there's a reason to ride his dick. There's a reason to ride his dick.
Well, that's true. But did you see that they're sending on April 30th the Optimus bots to Mars?
I know he says in this interview that in the next 30 years there will be people on Mars.
Can I be one of them so I can fucking not come back to this shithole?
Well, then you'd be on that shithole. You're going to be in the same shithole no matter what. So you might as well just get over that.
Gru, you should not have let everyone in the room know that Cheryl has cancer. That's not going to be helpful.
Well, I didn't even know Cheryl was still alive.
I thought Cheryl was just a meme.
Yeah.
No, that's an actual person. Yep, no, that's an actual person.
Sorry you have cancer. That sucks.
I'm sorry you're not just a meme.
Cheryl, in a moment of genuine benevolence, I will also say, I am sorry you have cancer. I know you would expect me to say the other thing, but I'm going to go ahead and go with that for right now.
Yeah, I hope you beat it.
I know. I like that the bar for smoking.
Because you know why? Because I'm not praise, where I would attempt to pick at and poke at and make fun of someone's cancer like Jesse. You know, I wouldn't be an absolute fucking rotten, wretched fucking scumbag like Praise, the guy that you follow, by making fun of opportunistically someone's cancer diagnosis. Just throwing that out there.
Or blackmail them about calling their job.
Well, let's move on with the video.
Colorectal cancer or something. And then Praise just kind of ran into him and made fun of him.
What do you expect from this guy? What is the point of even fucking speaking about this little fucking clown? He's useless and retarded. There's no point in speaking about him.
Because I want him to be ashamed of who he is.
Well, he's not going to. He's not going to because he likes.
No, he does. No, he does. That's why he constantly deletes.
I want him to commit Sudoku.
Okay, wow.
You got me with that one.
I don't think you're going to be able to help him do that, Q. I'll be honest, buddy.
Not great at math. Not enough Q in him.
He's from Oklahoma. He's definitely not good at math.
Yeah, he's not going to commit Sudoku. Yeah, that's true. All right, here we go.
Throughout the day, I mean, I know I felt butterflies in my stomach, and I rarely feel them.
Well, I'm actually usually a little nervous about these returns because there's always some risk that something could go wrong. But thanks to the excellent work of the SpaceX team working with NASA, the astronauts are now safely home. And so congratulations to the SpaceX NASA teams on excellent work and a huge note of appreciation to President Trump for prioritizing and expediting their return.
You have been the chief engineer of SpaceX and remain the chief engineer of SpaceX. It is the first private company to ever make it to orbit. Walk us through the beginnings of that. It is not, it's something that nobody else has been able to
I don't
accomplish.
know if that's actually accurate. Now, I'm not trying to nitpick, but what do they mean by make it to orbit? Do they mean like putting a person into orbit? Because, yeah, that's technically true, I guess. If you're talking about sending something into orbit or like, what are we talking about here? But minor nitpick, but.
Well, it's quite a long story. And there are some books that have been written about it. But in the beginning, we didn't actually know anything about rockets. So our first 3 missions failed, actually, of our Falcon 1 rocket.
Yo, later, Ray. I hope you get feeling better,
we
bro.
almost ran out of money and just barely made it with the 4th launch. With the 4th launch of Falcon.
Ray didn't leave, did he? Did Ray leave? Did Ray leave?
He went to go. He's sick, so he went to go lay back down. Yeah, he's.
God damn it.
He's not feeling good. I hope he gets to feeling better.
Oh, God. I thought his computer died. He must actually not be feeling well.
No, I just checked the private chat. He said he's going to go lay back down.
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway.
I want to not.
It'd be really funny if while he's talking, they crash into the fucking ocean.
Barely made it. So I have to say that I was not a very good chief engineer in the beginning, but I did learn over time. And I think we've gotten, at this point,
I wasn't aware that you could learn how to engineer rockets on the fly.
Yeah, we're supposed to trust this motherfucker to send people to Mars. That's.
I mean, I don't send anything to space, to be fair, honestly.
Thank God for
so-
that.
Well, if you keep talking to me like that, you're gonna be the first one on my fucking improvised fucking nuclear.
One of these days, Alice.
One of these days,
One of
Kinky
One of
Radio
these
will
days,
have a
I'm going to
rocket
commit
ship.
domestic violence against you.
One of these days, I'm gonna send you. I want to send you to the moon without a suit, you cunt.
Be the first retarded ginger in space. Let's go.
How would you like to personally experience the cold vacuum of empty space,
How would you like to suck my balls?
Mr. Garrison? Anyway,
To where the vehicle is very reliable, and we are going to be able to take astronauts to Mars. In fact, we want to take anyone who goes to Mars and ultimately build a self-sustaining civilization on Mars. That is the long-term goal of the company. Make life
How long do you
multi-planetary.
think- I mean, that is a very bold vision. How long do you think that might take SpaceX to be able to accomplish?
I think we could do it in 20 to 30 years.
Mm-hmm. So
But the-
really,
but the-
in our
but
lifetime,
I should say-
if God blesses me with
everyone I talk to about this in my life is like shitting on the idea of going to Mars. Why are you all such a bunch of pessimistic cunts? It's depressing.
I want to go to
It's
Mars.
depressing how pessimistic all of you are about this specific thing.
I want to go. Fucking send me, please.
Everyone I talk to, it's like, oh, why? What's up there? Are there diamonds? What? Smoke here. You, how Jewish are you? What is the deal with that?
He's counting schmeckles backstage.
Oh, I see. I see. He's busy. We'll just get rid of him. And are you having microphone issues?
Why are
What's
you
happening?
doing that? What happened? What?
Well, I was talking to you and you weren't saying anything.
Okay,
I
I'm
was like,
sorry. I zoned out. I was focusing on something else. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
But when am I
sure.
ever addressed? When am I ever addressed? Don't I always hear about how no one wants to hear my long-winded monologues about fucking deep philosophy and logic? I'm sorry. What was the question?
Well, why are you always shitting on me for the Mars thing and space travel, etc.?
You know, it's sad because this is a conversation that was supposed to happen with Ray here, but okay, I guess we're gonna get into it. I
He's not
find
feeling well. Jesus.
what it is. I look at it through a balance metric. You know, I'm looking at it through weighing out potential benefits versus cost and risk. And I tend to think that the egregious amount of resources, and I'm not just talking fiscal, I'm also talking natural and chemical resources that are going to be needed to implement this type of thing would be better used, increasing the quality of living of the people who currently reside on this planet, where 90% of the world's population are in pure abject poverty, barely able to even fucking survive. And we're talking about sending fucking people to Mars. I find it to be a little lack in terms of prioritization of the necessity of human morality in its natural state and preservation of the humankind to try and put a few people on a different fucking rock instead of attempting to use those resources for the longevity of the species as a whole. I feel like attempting to reach other fucking goddamn planets is better tasked to a society at a different time that does not have the dispensation of abject poverty across the globe. So my thought is that really it's just a waste. It's a waste. It's not something if humans are supposed to do it, they probably should do it later. When we have figured out a lot of the things on our own planet and survivability here, which we haven't even figured out survivability here. So I don't know why we're going through such extensive methods to try and figure out survivability on a completely different fucking planet. That's my take.
I have a question. Can we not walk and chew gum at the same time?
No, William, because
Like,
if your fucking teeth rot away while you're chewing the gum because you're not paying attention while you're trying to take a bite out of an apple in a completely different fucking part of the solar system, then yeah, there's no real fucking point, is there?
No. Why can't we just do both things? Like how much could it
well, my point is, if you're not following,
$2 billion,
if once again I'm being misunderstood.
$1 trillion budget,
There are
printing
limited
money.
resources.
Yeah, if I'm once again not being understood, again, I fucking hate how you do that to me, and you run your fucking mouth, and I'm responding to the very thing that you're just
So
fucking
grumpy.
saying, and you just don't fucking stop talking, and then I can't.
I don't
refocus
stop
back on-
talking. Ha 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 ha.
Oh,
Do you want clarification or not?
No, I'm saying, can't we walk and chew gum? And he's like, well, we have limited resources.
my point is that we should probably. Okay, well, here's an idea. How about we get good at walking before we worry about chewing gum?
Okay. And
Does
then
that crystallize it for you? Did I use your fucking own retard logic?
You're
to make
always
it clear
shitting
now?
on things that I like.
Okay, all right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pour a drink because now Will invoked that, so that's your fault. I'll be right back.
All I did was ask you about the fucking Mars. Jesus Christ. Oh,
Mom, Dad,
we're
please stop
sponsored by
fighting.
Tampax now. We're gonna get the Tampax commercial any day now. I can feel it.
Well, hello. I guess we're getting a. I guess our parents are getting a divorce. So you know.
I knew it was gonna be a good show. The minute everybody showed up, I was ready for it. My anus was prepared. Is your body ready? Mine is.
Guys, remember we have to
Carl-
chew 5 gums so we could stimulate our senses.
That's true. By the way, whatever happened to honesty in advertising, right? Or at least like cool advertisements. Like
Hardee's showing big-titted women eating cheeseburgers, even though their cheeseburgers are mid as fuck.
Those commercials turn me gay.
Yeah, I believe it.
those commercials did a lot of things for people.
Dude, I don't know why you want me to have a fucking boner while I'm eating the cheeseburger, but like, goddamn, give me 12.
Trying to remember what, because we didn't have Hardee's here. We've never
Yeah,
had
Carl's
Carl's
Hardee's.
Jr.
Jr.
purple
in
one.
California.
Yeah, we don't have that either.
Like both of them kind of suck, if I'm being completely honest.
They're
Like,
the same thing.
yeah.
We had
like-
Red Robin.
There's
Yeah.
Red Robin in California.
Yeah, I mean, imagine there's a lot of things in California. I think the
Like
first
rampant
time
AIDS.
They took away the
Like-
TGI Fridays here.
Sonic, yeah, TGI Fridays. I remember the first time that I had Jack in the Box, and he made me go to Jack in the Box only because it was the only thing open. And my first experience with Jack in the Box was 3 a.m. crackheads.
Jack in the Box is
That-
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, or was that Jack in the Box? I feel like it was.
It could have been that or Del Taco.
Dude,
No,
what
it
the
definitely
fuck are
wasn't
you on
bad.
about Jack in the Box being good? Their hamburgers fucking suck. Their tacos are fucking heinous.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, well,
And it's
you have
stoner
an
food if you're
acquired
high
taste
at
for
3
fuck-
a.m.
I've been higher
thought
than
it was-
God's pussy at 3 a.m. and I've never fucking thought, you know what? Jack in the Box sure as fuck sounds good right now. Like the only good fast food
Ignorant
restaurant
swine.
that fucking California or any of that part of the fucking United States has is In-N-Out, and even then it's fucking okay.
Q,
We
I'm
went
not gonna
to
be
Sonic.
unkind to you, but you don't look like you're very picky.
Well, you'd be surprised. I haven't eaten fast food in like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Fuck that shit. I had a fucking salad for lunch
I
yesterday.
prefer
I'm
to
proud
cook
of
all my
myself.
meals unless I'm particularly lazy that night. It does sometimes happen once or twice a month. So
I remember. Did we go to? Was it Sonic where you pulled up and then you went to a kiosk thing that you drove up to?
yeah,
Sonic.
yeah, it's a Sonic. Yeah,
There's
like
one
your
here
specials.
in
Weird.
Albany.
Is there?
There's one in Albany.
Oh God, I
I
have
like
to go that
Sonic
direction.
slushies.
I have to go that direction next week.
foot
I don't
long,
really want-
foot long chili dog coney. Yeah, that's some good eating. Actually, that's awesome.
God, fast food fucking coney dogs. That sounds like
Oh.
a recipe for diarrhea. right
Oh
there.
my! Well, it is, and that definitely is. But it's a fun journey. I'll
You
tell
know
that.
what? People talk
The
shit.
destination isn't great, but the journey is awesome.
people talk shit all the fucking time about White Castle, and like people eat fucking foot long hot dogs from Sonic. I don't want to fucking hear shit about White Castle from anyone.
Driving cross country, I had White Castle in a restaurant for the first time, and I was not disappointed. It was actually pretty awesome.
Dude, the thing is, like, we all know that like White Castle is not fucking top of the line burgers, but
No,
like,
it's just it's stoner food. That's what it is.
It's reliable, is what it is.
Bro, Caffey. I haven't seen Caffey in a hot fucking minute. Caffey's here. That's awesome. Hey, Caffey.
When we went to the desert, I thought, I think I might like enjoy living there. And Carl's like, no, actually, it gets to like the surface of the sun. It's like 140 here.
Yeah, we only have 2 seasons. We only have 2 seasons here,
and then not hot.
Yeah, no, we only have 2 seasons. We have summer and then we have super summer. That's basically all you have here.
And then he told me that like if there's a slightly stiff breeze, the roads just shut down. Because of all the sand.
If it rains, everyone
also rain. Yeah, a light precipitation will cause all roads to shut down between
and a fucking
any kind of mild weather event, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
I remember the first time when I was living in Vegas that it rained, and like everybody started driving like a bunch of fucking retards.
Yeah,
like
I'm not used to it. Yeah,
monsoon weather.
Here, if it snows, it's like, well, I hope you have a Subaru. I'll see you here on time for work
next year.
Guru, don't tell us that. Then we're gonna know your age. Don't do that. 5 burgers for $10. What do you,
dude? Like, I don't know. I think fast food nowadays is bad.
Fucking boomer.
Hey.
I know. She's a nice lady, but like, damn.
You keep
getting 5 burgers. You imagine getting 5 burgers for $10 and 2 fries.
You can't go to the dollar store and get 5 anything for $10.
I can't even get a burger for $10.
Anthrax in the fucking care package, bro.
You guys gotta get on like the apps. You gotta use the coupons.
Oh, Lo, yeah, that's a good point, Lo.
Dude, like, you know what sucks is I went to Subway.
I got coupons.
I do occasionally peruse Uber Eats or like Grubhub or DoorDash to see if like they have some sort of special offer. Because usually, if you don't use the apps for like a month, they'll be like, "Oh, please, for the love of God, come back and use the app. Would you like 60% off? Please come back." And I'm like, "Okay, sure."
And then the next purchase, it's like $30 for 2.
Yeah, well, I only do it when they send me the coupon, and I'm like, oh, good. My dinner plans tonight are very, very easy for a less amount of money. Outstanding.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of myself for the way I've been eating. Like yesterday, I had a fucking Caesar salad for lunch.
That's good, dude.
Yeah,
that's great. Awesome.
Salad still sucks, but you know, at least I'm not eating fucking.
It's good for you. And you'll develop a taste for it after a while.
I don't understand why like people are like, oh my god, it's so good. You're just eating fucking lettuce.
Dude, no, the best way.
God damn it, Jared. 100,000? God damn it. What the fuck, dude?
Have you've either been there more times in a day than you should?
Holy shit!
Why are you using your points?
Wait a minute! Wait! Those points expire like every 30 or 60 days, dude.
Dude, you know you have to spend like 10, like I think it's like 10 to 15 for 200. Like,
do you live in a McDonald's? Do you just live there? Like, is there a place in the lobby for you? Like, what in the?
This is a practical. Man? This is a practical application for Elon Musk because Jared's out there floating around in outer space with his own personal gravitational orbit.
God damn,
the only reason he can watch the stream is because of fucking X-Link or Starlink or whatever the fuck he's calling it.
I just like, satellites. No, hang on, Jared. I want to know, please don't lie. How much do you spend a day at fucking McDonald's? Because, homie, you had to spend at least $1,000.
Maybe he's buying food for his friends.
X to doubt.
Maybe he's buying food for other people.
Even then, dude, you have to drop a pretty fucking penny to get that many goddamn points. It's like you spend like 10. I think it's like $10 for like 50 points. So like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know, man, but
yeah, man, why aren't you cashing in the points to get free food? Well, before it was only $6. Now it's $8.
Send me your points. Send me your point card or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know how it works.
It's an app.
Oh, fuck you. Send me your login information. My kid likes chicky nuggies. He's a good boy.
The best part of the salad was the
You
croutons.
get what? Jesus Christ on a cross.
There's no
What
way
is
you
even-
spend only $8 at McDonald's per order, bro. There's no way.
What is happening?
X to fucking doubt, homie.
I can't with
He's
this.
using a
Can we
kid.
not? Can we not talk about this anymore? Can we not talk about this anymore?
I'm sorry. I'm just my mind fucking blew when he
Why?
said
Do you
he had
want McDonald's
100K.
now?
I'm actually repulsed by McDonald's anymore. And Will, you would know because you have the fucking access to the app whenever I use it on my phone.
Oh yeah! Every time Smokey would, I'm gonna tell this story. Every time Smokey would order something from McDonald's, I get a notification because I have the main email account, and it would give me a notification that he ordered something, and I'd see double, triple bacon, fucking whatever. And so I wouldn't tell him that I saw it. I would just send a picture of him photoshopped into the McDonald's ball pit or something.
Yeah, real prick. Yeah, fucking asshole. Yeah.
I gotta go looking for those photos. That'll be real cute for your future children or whatever. To see. Hey, this is your dad.
You want to play that game? You want to play that game? That's.
I'm gonna tell
Mom,
all
Dad,
of
please
your
stop
future
fighting.
children that you did war crimes in front of the Hague.
You shot 5 people for cutting in line at McDonald's.
Yeah, this is your dad. Oh, what's the symbol on the armband? Oh,
It's a mixed swastika. I love you,
oh,
Smokey.
God.
I love you. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I know you do, buddy.
My Animorph is a jackal. That's what it is.
Oh my
Everybody ever seen
Of course, you've
Animorphs?
thought about that. That doesn't surprise me.
Dude,
I have. Shut up, fucking Hufflepuff. Nobody gives a fuck.
Why do you know that?
Because your Patronus is a rat.
That's anti-Semitic.
I have the-
fuck.
Holy shit!
I have the file. All right, I have the file. I did some light.
You don't
reading
have
last night.
anything.
Oh yeah,
I've given you everything I have.
you've given me
I've
everything
given
you
you
have.
everything I have.
She's given me everything she has.
I've also given Will everything I have. That's also true.
Am I the only one in chat that
Hold
hasn't
on.
given
Oh,
everything?
no, I'm
to
gonna
Will?
I'm gonna go get the documents. Hold on. Oh,
Don't do that. Please don't. Oh, God damn it.
He doesn't have shit.
Don't show it because you end up.
That's my chair, by the way.
You do
That
Jew
chair-
things and you end up
that
showing
chair
too
that
much.
you
And you
sit
don't
in-
need
Wait a minute. Am I the only one who hasn't given
you
anything
know,
to Will?
That's what I just said, Scotty. Me and Scotty are the only ones that have a squeaky clean record from Will.
Don't.
Here, I want everybody to hear how heavy
Don't
this
open
file
the
is.
file. Don't open the file.
You know what I'm gonna
Dude,
open
I swear to God, this stream's gonna be the one where
Don't
fucking
open
we
it.
find out
Don't
Smokey's
open
hanging from a goddamn ceiling fan.
Ugh.
This file right here. You don't want me to open it?
Yeah, I'd rather you
Okay.
not on screen, please.
She's given me everything she has.
I've given you everything too.
Those are the physical copies. I have a whole box full. I got a hard drive back
Yeah,
here.
I know, buddy. Yeah, I know. You're just CIA Central over there. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get it.
you're the fucking
And
NSA.
the thumb
wow.
drives. Carl's
Fucking
got
CIA
thumb drives.
Fucking
special.
Mr.
He's got a file.
Anonymous over here, fucking CIA operative.
File I
Fucking,
shit you not,
He
this-
forgets
this
that I've got the
fucking-
hard drives too.
oh,
It's a- it's a
Well,
We've
legal-
got the same hard
there's a
drive.
mutually assured destruction situation here, I suppose. in
This
some
I'm
way.
podcast
not
is tearing our
saying I'm gonna
family
break out
apart.
the file. I'm just
I've
telling
got
you
your
I have the
fucking
file.
file,
You
too.
said I don't. You said I don't have the file. I have the file.
How can you have the file if I have the file?
This
we
Schrodinger's
have the
file.
same file.
Schrodinger's file.
So then why are you arguing with me about the file if you have the file?
This podcast
Because
is
I'm the
tearing
one I
our
have to
family
argue.
apart.
Sorry.
Damon LaRue.
There's
has
so
the
much
file.
being said in this stream that no one knows what's happening right now. It's so weird. This is such a weird stream.
Smokey made me eat his ass for a bag of coffee.
Oh God.
You liked it. Don't even fucking say you didn't.
I'm not going to trial with this attorney.
Too much teeth.
Present.
Too
Not
much teeth.
gonna happen.
Dude, we all know we all know football was on when you ate his ass. We know
Yeah,
know
don't
what's
get-
the real thing.
Don't get
You're a
anybody
real
in this
nasty
room.
ass judge.
Yeah, I hope everyone in the room understands the rules of football moving forward in the future.
I like white boys. I like white.
Oh wait,
white
I
boys
probably shouldn't have said that inside joke, should I? Fuck, my bad.
with big
Well,
butts.
okay. Well, now I know. Now I know where Quentin's brain is at. Thanks, Will. Awesome.
I love that Lo and I know what's going on, but nobody else does. We're having a parallel.
I know what's going on.
Lo and I know all the words to that trial.
As Scotty's lawyer, we're gonna plead the fifth on this one.
Okay, can we move
I don't
on?
have a lawyer.
Can we move on?
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm a big fan of New Orleans.
That's disappointing. I hope
Dead
Hurricane
black
Katrina
people,
2
really.
Electric Boogaloo happens. Fuck the
Somebody
state.
said something earlier, and I had an opportunity to make a black joke, and now Lowe's making a joke about dead
That's
black
not
people.
what
And
that's
Hurricane Katrina
well, that's the
happened
first thing
because
I
George
think about
Bush
when I
doesn't
think of
care
New
about black
Orleans is
people.
all the
Oh well, yeah,
drowned
that's what
black
you think
people.
about, not what I think about.
Hurricane
that
Katrina
don't-
happened because George Bush doesn't care about black people.
You're absolutely right. He doesn't care about black people, and neither do I.
9/11 was
Anyway,
an inside job.
So,
Play the clip,
for
Will.
legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal
Play the
reasons,
clip.
Play the clip.
You know what clip?
Do I? What clip am I
What
supposed
did you
to
just
play?
say?
Put fucking
I don't know.
blood on the tires.
What did I say?
What's your spirit animal?
My spirit animal is an African American.
Put blood on the
For legal
tires.
reasons, that's a joke.
I had while I was trying to connect to the stream, I heard you said there was a bit we were supposed to do that we didn't get to do at the very beginning.
Oh, no, it was the ad. The Alaska Airlines thing.
Thanks for
We're
that.
going to talk
Yeah,
about
okay.
Alaska.
All right, yeah.
It's a hell of a fucking country.
Hey,
I'll tell you
Will,
what.
where was that?
No.
Where's that little
Alaska's
boy?
a
Like on,
country.
Yeah. It's God's country. You know what I mean? You know?
Dude, did you get
Like,
I
I'm
don't
not
count.
like-
Listen, any fucking state that has to have a dating app that tells you if you're cousins or not does not count as a fucking state, in my opinion.
Well, that's population density. I'm kind of glad they're doing that.
I just realized why.
I guarantee they don't
Lo
care.
fits in, because Lo, despite having the body of a 12-year-old boy, is actually a 30-year-old dude. Because everything about her is millennial core. Have you noticed that? She knows what house she's in. What's your favorite Disney princess? Let's start there.
The body of a fucking what?
Well, you know, you're 120 pounds and you're going to kick Quentin's ass and all that. So I was just wondering, why is this? Look at this. What is
Jesus Christ, the autism really running rampant tonight, Will.
child dysfunction?
Very 12-year-old boy with my,
With your giant
No,
meat
I just
sword.
mean, I don't mean
Thank
like
you for
without
saying it,
pants.
Quentin.
I don't mean without pants. I
Just
mean,
remember,
you know,
Will is actually a man that looks like a woman. Just remember,
Modest.
guys.
I do have bigger tits than Lo. No, I'm just
Fair.
saying, like we're getting in the
I've
weeds
seen 'em.
here. But
I've seen those tits.
Lowe's tastes are very millennial.
How much, Will? How much longer does your neck beard have to be before they give you your free fedora? How much longer? How much more length?
They
do you
send
got
me
then?
more. I've got 8 or 9 of them fuckers hanging up in the fucking room behind me.
How many
I do.
happy
I'm gonna
stacks
get
do you
'em too.
have, you faggot?
I got a top hat. Actually, I should mail you that. It'll go great with your fucking suspenders.
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
yeah, I could loan you
top
some.
hat,
I could loan you
just-
some if you'd like to play a banjo, you faggot.
Listen,
That might require some talent.
I don't think we need to
Ah.
teach. I don't think we need to teach Will the banjo. He'll start saying the N word more frequently.
and if I was a baby fucker, house, you shouldn't throw baby dicks.
Straight out of kids.
You fucking baby raper! You fucking baby raper!
Has Lowe seen the tragedy of Darth Smokey the Wise? Have we done that?
No, because the story that the retards wouldn't tell her.
I doubt Lo has seen the tale of Darth Smokey the Wise. I doubt it.
Lowe, can you confirm or deny?
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Oh God, here we go.
Okay, so before I play this, Carl, I have the raw files, and now I have AI to fix the fucking. Because he was supposed to send us a blue screen, he sent us a green screen. We tried to get the blue screen, he wouldn't reshoot
God damn it, we chased Guru Lady off. It's all your
But
fault.
I can fix it now through the magic of AI. But this is the original cut. I will fix. I'm thinking for April. Fixing
That would
it
be
for
great.
April.
That would be great.
Speaking of which, the thing for April that I was supposed to do might have to be pushed back because there's some complications.
We'll get you the money. Don't worry about it.
It's more than just money. There's some I'll talk about it on the after.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it after. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was the money.
It's not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it is, but it isn't at the same time.
Okay. Well, anyway, here we go.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Smokey the Wise?
No.
I thought not. It's not a story the atheists would tell you. It's a theist legend. Darth Smokey was a Sith Lord of theism, so powerful and so wise. He could use the memes to influence the community to create Big Sad.
He could actually save people from being dogs.
He had such a knowledge of the laws that he could even keep the ones he cared about from being doxxed. The theistic side of the internet is a pathway to many abilities, some considered to be unnatural.
What happened to him?
He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was losing ownership of his channel, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. He could save others from Big Sad, but not himself.
Oh my god, I haven't watched that in so long. I'm dying. It's so fucking retarded.
You know, it just shows
spent
how
so
much
long.
how much fucking effort you will go through for a fucking meme, man. It is really amazing. I mean, truthfully, that was a lot to put together. I mean, that was a lot. I mean, even
before AI and all that.
yeah,
shit.
I know.
That guy in a costume who professionally does the thing. Oh God.
I don't know what we spent on that project. What did we spend on that project? Was it was $400 or $500, wasn't it? Like all together or something?
Oh my
like that?
Yeah, he thought it. Well, no, his original offer was like.
No, it was more like $3. No, it was more like $3. Yeah, it was more like $3.
Yeah. But
Jesus
BJ
Christ.
Wimpy. But BJ Wimpy said, "Oh, I could do it for $100," and Smokey goes, "Oh no, we're not doing it for $100." He gave the guy.
Well, I mean, he's got to sit there. He's got to put all that makeup on. I wanted him to feel motivated and really sell it. You
pay for quality.
Well, you pay for what you get for. That's just how the way of the world. You pay for what you get.
What subject is cringe? What is the problem? What are we talking about that's cringe? Well, I mean, that video was a little cringe in hindsight, I suppose, but I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it.
All right. So, what's the subject of today's podcast?
There is no subject. It's a mix
There
of
isn't one.
random shit.
You
we're
know,
just kind of shooting the shit tonight.
I love how I gave you a topic. This motherfucker last
Well,
minute.
we are kind of doing that, to be honest. Like we cracked right into Darth Smokey the Wise.
Can we pull up the compilation of fucking Smokey calling people cunts and trash clowns? Like Can that be?
Oh, Jill's got one on his channel, I think. Unless his channel was deleted and then he had to go make another one. Maybe that happened since.
Yeah, it would be kind of hard to find that. I wish Basement Dweller was watching because he has tons of stuff, but good luck finding the correct channel. He has like a bunch of burner channels. So like Susan's Black Hole is the one where a lot of this stuff is, to be honest with you. No, not the shorts. The shorts are just me goofing around. I mean, we could probably watch one or two of them, but like later. The video section.
Camera's been on the whole time, huh?
Yeah. Let's see.
See, I took the fucking cat out of the stock.
They got no, that's all.
When the fuck is Gorm coming back, bro? That's what I want to know. When are we getting more Gorm?
Back on April 30th. We're getting everybody involved. Gorm will return.
We're getting
Facebook again.
We're getting everyone. It's going to be a big event. It's going to be wonderful.
You know what my biggest moment and that I'm proud of is I got fucking Knock to block me on Facebook.
Knock has actually.
That's not exactly a difficult thing to accomplish, buddy. Just saying.
Yeah, and then he cried about me calling him 1,000 times. Yeah.
Knock used to block me and then unblock me every other day.
Yeah, he needed to re-up on
like
his
a
free
teenage
subscription
girl.
to your OnlyFans.
Literally, like a teenage girl. Like I'd say something to upset him, and then he'd be like, "No, wait."
I'm still not convinced that Knock.
But I like you. I'm going to unblock you, but you made me mad yesterday.
You won't let me see your pussy for free. I'm going to block you.
I feel like there are a lot of really good nuggets. Like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Bullshit, a series of unfortunate situations. Really not sure where to.
Snow White with 7 pronouns.
Oh yeah, hold on. I right just saw that one. It's Off-White and the several individuals in the situation.
Right.
Oh yeah, the biblical slavery episode, 12 Years in Enwa.
Yep.
Oh, Will and Carl bullied the slow kids.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Will, do you remember this at all?
Vaguely. Oh, yes, that. Yeah. Do you still have your? Nah, I got rid of it.
The fucking character you told me I needed to play for some fucking reason.
Just click on the link, buddy, if you want to come in. I mean, go for it, man.
Yeah,
it's open. There's a link in the thing.
Nobody reads the description anymore.
Oh, he's talking about for the April 30th. Yeah, we haven't announced how we're doing that yet.
Oh yeah, no cult. Yeah, we haven't figured it all out yet, but definitely cult members are going to get their crack at being a part of the mix. So yeah, definitely.
I am going to probably have to go check on Binky Boy upstairs for a minute. Apparently,
you guys better pay attention to the Discord because that's where you're going to get instructions or opportunities and shit like that. So pay attention to that. So
we're also just not going to let anybody in. You got to bring something to the fucking table, please. Don't.
No, not even. We're inviting a whole lot of people, and we'll just cycle through them once we get bored.
Yeah,
come on.
What's going to happen is we're going to cycle through the people, and the people we talk to, I'm predicting, are going to get very, very angry, and they'll spend the rest of the night spurging in the side chat, and then we'll just kind of move through the list. So they'll all get their crack. They'll all get their crack at Smokey. They'll all
love you too, Shepard.
There'll be a lot of stuff to do, and we might have a celebrity guest. I'm working on that. I'd like him to show up. I don't know if he will.
You know what, Will? One thing you need to do is you should go find the clip of the moment that we both became friends, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of the episode was, though.
If I could find it, I'm putting a compilation of all the times you called me a retard on stream.
We should talk about how we all became friends.
That's a lot, Quentin. That's going to be a long fucking video.
When did that happen?
How me and Will became friends is hilarious.
Dude, the way that we
we got kicked out of a Brett Keane stream together, kind of, and then
because of Mr. Batman.
If I remember correctly, the way that me, you, and Will became friends is I either found you or you guys found me by accident.
No, I remember because one of the first things Will ever said to me was, "Oh fuck, it's Mr. Batman."
Oh yeah.
And I said, "Who's Mr. Batman?" And he goes, "I'm leaving."
I used to have great conversations with Mr. Batman. It did eventually.
I bet
devolve.
you did. I bet you.
It did eventually significantly devolve at one point when I got that whole, what is it, the Noah Hyde fucking Covenant shit out of him. Then it kind of
TBI has gotten worse.
So for everyone that doesn't know, if you know Dr. Kenny Rhodes, Mr. Batman is Dr. Kenny Rhodes, except for he's wrong and significantly more retarded.
And he has a drinking and domestic abuse problem.
Oh my
They
god!
even sound alike. He is Dark Side Rhodes. He's Dark Rhodes. That's what's happening.
Yeah, I remember the first time we all talked. Me, you, and Lo talked. I was in
Shep,
the
I would
middle
love
of
that. Shep, I would love that. When I get back here in the near future, we'll exchange some information. I would absolutely love to have a wallet that you made. That'd be killer.
But yeah, the way that I met you and Lo was I was in the middle of a fucking park in downtown Norcross, Georgia.
I can't actually grab the link because I don't have YouTube up. I also don't know which channel you posted that on. I think it's the Cone Club call. But yeah, Q can grab the link. He has to post it in private because I can't get it anywhere other than in private chat.
I also don't. Hang on, let me go check the. You're gonna have to post the link
saw it.
again because I don't see it.
I saw it. I just look. See, it's right there.
Hang on, let me go to the YouTube stream.
I wish I
Remember
could
that
move.
time?
Oh, go ahead.
Remember that time Darth Dawkins kicked me out of a room?
Which time?
Do you remember why?
Wasn't it because you were a woman?
No, remember when Darth Dawkins kicked me out of a room for being black?
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
You don't remember, sweetie? Are you melanated?
Oh my god.
Yes, there it is. Yes, I remember that. No. The answer is no, Darth. Oh my fucking cock up my ass with this fucking mic. I'm getting a new one. It's on my fucking to-do list.
Right,
do you remember free wheelchair parking? Hey guys, remember the good old days with free wheelchair parking? The fucking bingo, the bingo sheet. I wonder if I still have that in here.
All right, there you go.
I got rid of it. Hold on, I want to play a little bit of this because I just picked a random spot in this one. This is Will and Carl bully the slow kids. I'm really dating myself with this shit.
I want you guys to say these important conversations.
Schoolhouse cocks.
Darn, get the mac and cheese.
I wish you had pulled a Brett Keane individual segment situation. I wish you had managed to grab one of those.
I didn't, but I mean, like, I have all the, like, hold on one sec. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Who the fuck is that thing on that stream? What the fuck is that?
Pick up the beautiful asshole.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
I don't have one, but I do have that graphic.
What the fuck is that? Who?
I'm Brett Keane from Gordon TV.
Oh, that's Sky Out. Sky Out was doing a thing, remember? Remember when Sky Out was trans or something? Or I'm not actually sure if they're trans or just a cross-dresser at this point.
Oh god, dude, that's horrifying. I wish I could forget.
Okay, okay, this is what it was. I'll tell you exactly what it was. What it was is that Sky Out was trying to present the idea that it was perfectly acceptable for someone to be saved and cross-dress or present themselves as a woman. Now, of course, I don't know why this debate ever even happened other than the fact that Sky Out was clearly just playing a troll at this point. This is clearly a pure troll. And it's kind of hilarious. It's also slightly depressing that this is what he was willing to do for attention. But the idea was that this was a free grace debate. This is a free grace debate, Will. This was about whether you could completely abandon any semblance of Christian morality and still be saved. And since Sky Out was claiming to be super hyper free gracer, where you could do anything, including pretend to be a woman and still be saved, Ryan was taking the alternate position. That's what was going on.
How many fucking Excedrin do I have to eat to kill myself? Because that's what I'm thinking about doing.
That's what happened. That's what this was. That's what happened. So, just
well, you're an expert on such things. How many Excedrin? How many licks does it take to get to the
Well, I have a full bottle right
Well,
here.
God.
So that's kind of complicated because there's caffeine and Tylenol in that. So if you want to kill your liver, it's going to take a lot more. But the caffeine itself, you can probably give yourself a heart attack a lot quicker.
Yeah, I mean, you really want to kill your liver quick. A heavy dose of liquor with a good number of ibuprofen. That'll do it for you.
Maybe I could go steal
That'll get
some
you there.
fucking Wild Hearts cabinet.
You'll fucking have jaundice before morning. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Jesus
this is a
Christ.
Freak Race video. We'll get to that later. We're having
That
a
may-
flashback episode.
I'm
This
having
is a
fucking
filler
Vietnam flashback seeing Sky out cross dress. That shit's holy fuck.
Yeah, that was interesting. Let's see. It's rifted.
It was
cross.
gross, right? Wasn't it gross? Wasn't it a disgusting thing that he did? To
Look,
try to-
I'm all for
Isn't
trans
that gross?
rights
Isn't
and all.
Sky
but
Out a
some
gross
people-
person? Shouldn't everyone talk about what a gross person Sky Out is all the time now? That's probably what should happen.
Look, I'm all for trans rights, but some people should just stay in the fucking closet. Jesus fucking Christ.
He's an unfortunate young man, genuinely.
Where's the episode where you were in New York? I've got to go back a while.
Oh shit! That was
What, like
you were cleaning your son's balls. I remember all throughout the stream. I remember.
Yeah,
that.
it's not as bad as you think it sounds. You fuck. It was he had a ball pit. But you know all about that, wouldn't you? You fucking piece of shit.
You fucking
Guys,
baby.
clean the son's balls.
Jesus
Shut
Christ! All right.
I mean, that was the meme. I mean, that was the meme. I
Hey,
remember.
instead of sending Smokey that 6 foot fucking extension cord, can I have it?
They're having a sale at Home Depot.
Well, I'll go ahead and send it. Will I'll definitely find a use for it if you know what I mean.
I'm sure you will. Wow, what a bastard!
I
Shut
need
up.
somebody send me a toaster. I need to take a bath.
Oh God, single scoop. The floor
Make sure
is
that the cord
parenting.
isn't too short, Quentin.
I won't make that mistake.
You might
again.
want to get a measuring tape while you're at it.
I won't make that mistake twice.
Oh my
Jesus.
God, the floor
Fuck.
is parenting. Hold on, what's this? This looks very.
You
familiar.
should retitle this stream "Inside Jokes."
Oh, look, it's the one-legged Native American. Nacho sushi.
What kind of gang is that?
It's a street gang. It's a black person gang. Will.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Quentin, Ginger Nation, what the fuck is wrong with you that you would be friends with somebody like
No,
this?
I don't want. I don't.
What is wrong
want
with
anything.
you people?
Can you?
Dude, the best part about that fucking.
You feel sorry for the daughter of my mom because I was making out with her? What? Like, no, I fucked her several times.
Oh,
my
God. Oh boy.
Dude, the best
Flo
part
was
about
there
the
for that part though, so
the,
I don't
the
really
best
wanna
part
go
about the
watch it.
Ginger Nation thing is I didn't even fucking do anything. I was grieving my grandfather.
Yeah, I feel like this was all just knock. Oh God, what was I doing with my life? Oh, the time that I watched 1,000 knock videos. or
Yeah,
something about
he went through the whole catalog, the whole fucking thing.
I spent weeks watching every fucking knock video looking for a reference to Smokey, and I put it all in a thing with timestamps. I watched literally thousands
Dude,
of hours.
I remember the time that I pretended to be so mad at fucking knock that I was screaming at him, and somebody was like, "Hey man, if you don't stop screaming, I'm gonna call the fucking cops." Because I was outside
Yeah.
walking.
And he threatened his daughter that one time on the stream, and then he was like, "No, I didn't." And it was like, "Well, we can read your
You guys are
lips, you fucking
doxing me. You guys are doxing me. I totally didn't put my fucking private Facebook out on where everyone can access it or anything.
Yeah.
I like the "How the Fuck We Got Here" Park episode. I like that one.
Anyway,
Um,
I posted both of the links that Servant of Christ wanted me to put.
Wait, you mean Dumbassic Park?
Oh, that one. That's the one. Yep.
Did we already pass it? Did I miss it?
No, it would be weird.
Holy fucking shit! It's a real.
I'll know when I see it. See, look, for people who think that Ray is a new fixture, this was 3 years ago. He's been around for.
Yeah, Ray's been around. Ray's been around. Yeah.
Everybody. In
Oh
this
my God!
fucking-
The Confederate, no, what the fuck is that dinosaur? Pterodactyl.
For anyone,
Confederate pterodactyl.
Powell's pterodactyl.
For anybody that doesn't know, like anybody in this fucking stream right now, we have known each other for at least 5 years.
Oh, that's the
Is
one,
this-
isn't it? Is that the one?
Is this the one?
That's the one. That's the one. That's the moment we became friends right there.
Are you sure?
I'm certain. I guarantee it. Because I renamed it. I renamed it after, because remember it was a debate prep stream and you came in derailed and I went back and renamed it. You remember?
Yeah, I gotta open the comments. I feel like there'll be. This is my channel. I called it before anybody else.
I think the moment that I kind of realized I fucked with
Oh,
you,
here it is.
Smokey,
Here it
was
is. Here it is. Hold on.
They're gonna call me a liar. They're gonna
This is where it happened.
call me a liar because I said everyone could come in for a minute. All right, Will, what do you want? What do you want? 60 seconds. Go.
Dude, I just want to say, big fan of the channel. Fucking just like, okay, so I was thinking something serious about this. Like, so Brenda came in and she said, or he or whatever, said, fucking, you can't make fucking people feel anything. I just want to point out how fucking stupid that statement is, because I'm pretty sure if I called Brenda a tranny, they would be very offended and they would be hurt internally.
Well,
So,
that's,
I mean,
yeah, I agree.
that doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I mean, I'm like a massive fucking asshole troll, but like, even I could see the logical
No argument
inconsistency
there.
in that statement. I like this whole site for me is just a giant shit post. I know, like you, the Christians and Knock and who the fuck, the skeptics or whatever, y'all got your own little microcosm of like, I don't know, some kind of debate sphere or something. I don't really follow anymore.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's kind of the great debate community. It's kind of just this online, we're all interjecting with each other and we all have our own audiences and the audiences
Yeah.
interact. And it's kind of like just this big, evolving, growing, constantly surging dynamic thing of all this exchange of ideas. It's kind of just fun to be part of it,
Yeah, I could see how people. I mean, like, okay, so back in the day, Brett Keane claims to this day that he invented the great debate community, which is like, okay.
That's like Al Gore claiming the internet.
Fucking receipts, please.
Receipts.
Do you have some fucking screenshots or like fucking anything? But it's like, so I've been around for like 14 years or something. What, to no success. I know it's never going to happen. I have no
you guys have been
delusion.
around ages, yeah, for sure. You and Brett, I know have been definitely. I mean, I remember even on the show with you and Brett's show, like years and years and years ago, like you and me, messing around on there, like so. Yeah, man, you've been in it for a while.
Yeah, like all the way back to when Brett Keane still had his website where he was hosting videos. He's like, I'm going to challenge YouTube situation. I'm going to be a competitor individual. And it's like, so like, I've been around here since I was, I don't know, maybe like 12, 13 years old, something like that. So I've seen the star that the debate community is collapse in on itself, then go supernova, and then, like I've seen it go through phases. And one of the things that I happen to notice is that the Discord communities are probably the most cancerous, because it's like, we're like, what the hell is it? It's a something debate community. It's one of these. I forget what the hell it is, where it's a 24-hour live stream where people just come in and just talk asinine shit and debate constantly. So like what I was breaking your balls over is because when I saw your shit, I was like, oh, this is like a debate me bro guy. He's like, oh, debate me on anything. He even said something to that effect in this stream.
and that is
Like, I
actually
will
kind of-
fucking
yeah, that is kind of the idea. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I mean, it's like I'm not breaking your balls because of that anymore. Now it's
Well, I'm
now
not
it's just
denying
because
it.
it's
I mean, I'm not denying it. I'm saying, yeah. I mean, that's kind of been one of my things for sure. That's part of my.
I just want to know one thing though. Like, why didn't you use Ronnie Rottencock? That would have been so much better.
I felt like it was maybe. Well, I came up with a few very, very vulgar ones. In fact, a few probably even a little bit worse than that. But like
Well,
the idea was, I do certainly have a perspective to kind of keep. Like, I can't take it too far. You know what I mean? Like, I even feel like.
Oh, dude, I have no fucking morals in that regard. I'll fucking.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not here to be like a serious intellectual. Everyone's picked up on that at this point. In the beginning, like my whole channel name used to be Will of the Atheist because I wanted to be one of fucking like a TJ copycat clown, like the Amazing Atheist.
Right.
Like, and then I realized that was fucking gay, so I dropped that, and then I dropped atheism, and I haven't really looked back. I don't think. Maybe once or twice. It's like, fuck, man. Especially being a Jew, where it's like immediately when you put the yarmulke on, it's almost like the yarmulke is almost like race that you can take off. It's like when I'm walking around, it's don't wear the yarmulke because from the left and the right, especially in town, it's like, okay, the Hicks hate Jews and the far left hate Jews. You know, commies and Nazis. They both fucking hate me. So it's like I've come so far, so now it's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna have fun.
What
So that's
can you
what's up.
can you fill me in real quick? What meltdown happened with the Brett Keane situation? Now he's leaving YouTube again and all this other guy. What is going on? Why can there be no consistency over in that corner of the universe?
So what happened to Brett Keane is really, and I saw it coming as soon as he posted the video. He used the N-word, hard R, and his channel got 2 strikes, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm not even gonna wait for the 3rd one. I'm just gonna say fuck it." I was like, "What were you expecting?" And then he goes through these like he's Knock and me and Von Helton and John Johan and Avraham. What is he on YouTube? John Gishla, whatever.
Right.
Knoxsphere knows him as the Rabid Rabbi, so whatever. But we all fucking played Elder Scrolls Online together, and Brett has this thing where he gets like controlling. Like if you're not doing exactly what he's doing, as soon as he tells you to do it, he will throw the biggest fucking hissy fit you have ever fucking seen. Like I'm not joking. Like I've seen temper tantrums in fucking Toys R Us that were more mild than the kinds of fucking hissy fits that he throws.
Oh,
So-
and it was never recorded?
Yeah, there's plenty. I mean, I've got a hard drive full of every fucking thing that Brett Keane has done.
I'm gonna pause this just for a sec because I'm having an out of body experience because I feel like the more things have changed, the more they've stayed the same.
Can I just
Smokey
say
and
that I
have-
feel like we are kind of the reason why StreamYards has gotten as fucking far as it has because we were early adopters of this shit. Like
yeah,
early.
now I see a lot of people use it. I'm not gonna say that we had anything to do with it because we were like at our peak, Smokey, we were like 200 viewers.
I mean, well, yeah, but I remember everyone started doing what I was doing because no one was holding open rooms or open debate.
I mean, I was just not for Christian debate.
Right, but like Praise started doing it, Standing started doing it, Knox started doing it, like a whole bunch of channels started doing it only after I started doing it.
You know, the moment I figured
Problem is a lot of them weren't as good at it as me. That was the issue. They kind of figured they could follow the formula but not have the same talent. Didn't quite work out as well.
Smokey, I don't even know if you remember this, but the day that I figured out I kind of fucked with you was when me and Tog were still doing Good Morning Ginger Nation.
I remember.
Actually, I watched that a lot. I watched a lot of that, to be honest. You
Yeah,
guys were pretty
like-
good together.
I want to bring back that kind of show, but it's not going to happen. So I kind of just give up on it.
Okay, well,
when we got Drag in there, we got Knock, we got you, we got like 2 other people, and y'all weren't even in there for fucking 2 minutes, and you two were fucking ripping each other's clothes off.
Yeah.
That shit, like me and Tog, I was texting Tog on Discord. I was like, dude, let's just sit back and watch and see what happens.
I fucking hate Tog, but yeah, I know, yeah.
You hate
Oh,
Tog?
remember that time I told him to jump off the Sears building oh yeah, no, I remember it was the tirade, the fucking Chicago tirade. Yeah, fuck the Sears Tower and fuck the Bears
Didn't
or whatever.
Og do
fucking-
something illegal to you one time, Smokey?
Hey, real quick, make me.
Sorry, it was a battery situation. Sorry. Well, no, he had struck a video. What happened is I was I was commenting on a video of how retarded Tog was, and he got butthurt, and he decided to copyright strike the video. That's when we did that stream. Well, it's in their Game Over or whatever it was, where we fucking buried Tog. Yeah, I remember that.
Real quick, make me full screen, Will.
Yeah, hold on one second. Yeah.
This was the moment that I realized me and Scotty were fucking friends, because I made one joke about praising all of fucking, and then I get a Discord message about an hour later, and Scotty's just like, hey,
I remember something from.
Scotty was like, hey, I got something for you, and I'm like, what? And he sent me this, and I'm like, this is perfect. Please never do anything else.
I actually grabbed another timestamp. All the timestamp says is Will has his first epic gamer moment. I don't know if I'm gonna say the N-word, but I might. So here we go, boys.
No, I remember that now. It was Chris Jones, actually.
Oh, I did remember something from the stool thing where he was like, "Oh, it 3 legs," and it's like, okay, I got an idea. How about you turn that fucking one-legged stool upside down and you fucking sit on it, you pretentious cunt? How about that? How do you like it?
Oh yeah, no, this
That was
is
the moment. That was the moment right there. That was the
No,
moment.
because I remember specifically saying take 2 legs off the stool and shove the third one up your
That's
ass.
what I thought I remember too. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a recounting of when I came in. I don't know if we'll ever find the original.
So, Smokey, when did we become friends?
When you
Never.
when you successfully entered the cult, buddy.
That sounds about right. I've been a good
Yeah.
member ever since.
You have you proved yourself to me. I'm not going to get into it, but let's just say I was skeptical and you proved me wrong, and I'm glad to be proven wrong in this rare instance. So yeah, buddy, yeah, absolutely. We're friends.
I feel like that's a fucking trend for me in the last week or two. Is like everyone thinks that I kind of get why everyone thinks I'm either this fucking hothead or a spurg that's just gonna blow up on somebody. So whenever they see that I can handle an intellectual conversation,
You did tell Wildheart to kill himself last.
yeah, because I genuinely and I stand by that statement. I think he should take his own fucking life in Minecraft. Like 6 months isn't fast enough, motherfucker.
It is actually an interesting thing. I would almost love to host a stream to challenge the atheists as to why Wildheart shouldn't kill himself. I think that would actually be an interesting stream. I think according to the atheist paradigm, which they all adhere to, actually they should absolutely encourage Wildheart to kill himself. Their own moral paradigm actually demands it, and I would dare any
life. There's more resources around.
Thank you, Scotty. Exactly, Scotty. And plus, if the idea from the atheist paradigm is to minimize suffering and maximize, pleasure or maximize well-being, then both of those things are actually secured and promoted by the elimination of Wildheart from the spectrum of humanity. So
in Minecraft.
Well, yeah. So anyway, that's kind of my thing is that I would dare any atheist to come in and explain to me exactly how from their moral foundation they could dare presume to tell Wildheart to do literally anything other than actually kill himself right now.
In
So
Minecraft.
that would be my challenge. So
no, but you tell a guy to kill himself one time on a stream, and all of a sudden no one thinks you can be intellectual.
To be fair, Q, you told him to kill himself a bunch of times just on the same stream.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean,
I can't wait to reclaim that clip of Dave. I wish I knew which video because I played it so many times.
I mean,
the one where Dave's in his car and he's flipping out at the fucking free gracers and he's just going on this fucking epic goddamn rant, and it's like it was just
Dave says the gamer word.
Yeah, no. That was a different one. That was
Yo,
a
who
different.
was that drunk fucker that was screaming at you? Like, I know you have the clip, Will. I
Fergie.
know you was that Fergie?
Maybe Fergie. Might have been Fergie. Well, I don't know. I mean, then you have the preacher who would come in always coked out and try to argue with me. You had that guy too, you know.
What is up with you in attracting either retards or fucking
dude, man? You know what? They're meat for the grinder, buddy. It's just content, you know, to be honest with you.
Good God. Like, for fuck's sake.
Why can't I find that stream?
Well, I mean, why do you think I let fucking Andy come in and argue with me about universalism every fucking morning for goddamn months? Because he was fucking good content to make fun of. He was fucking retarded. You know, everyone enjoyed me fucking ripping him apart. Eventually, I got bored with it, but it took a while.
Oh yeah. By the way, I just want you guys to know I'm a pre-sub. I'm a pre-supper now. You know.
Don't with that.
I like to eat before it's dinner time.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it, Q. Wow.
Look, I'm sorry, but like you can't convince me that
video, it just has
presuppositionalism is.
nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. I'll play it near the end though.
And I'm just gonna say this: you cannot. No one in this room or in this universe can fucking convince me that a bunch of presups are not a bunch of retards just saying, "Hey, we got you on the and if fucking conversation." Like that's all that is if you agree with this one statement, then we win. You fucking troglodyte. Like eat a dick and die. Like get the fuck out of here. Like you can't even talk about God, but you can tell me that my worldview is fucked because I don't have to fucking talk about him.
Yeah, I'm looking. I know what the episode is called, but it's missing. It's where, like, it's right before Where to Find Me, and then it's a 2-minute and 11-second video of you. Where's the ball pit? Yeah, it's back at the old fucking house.
Jared, if you want to tell Will to play the videos, you got to come in the room and tell him to play the videos. You can't just sit there and just go at.
No, I took a look at the video. It just doesn't have anything to do with what we were talking about.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he should be in the room to like give the context if he wants a video play. That was kind of my whole point. Like,
yeah, because I don't know.
I want to correct a statement that I said.
The letters from Swindon. Our letters from Swindon. I remember that.
I want to correct a statement I said
You want
earlier.
me to play it?
Yeah.
It's not that I've given up on making a podcast. I've just given up on Good Morning Ginger Nation. Just want to correct that.
Here we go.
All right, so I guess I've made some people in this fucking community a little upsetty spaghetti. Maybe it was below the belt. I don't think so, because all of you people have fucking done basically exactly the same thing to other people that I've done to you. So, you know, I guess I'm the devil now.
Spoon the witch.
So, as the devil. I'd like to send Andy Cap a message from the grave. Your father wanted me to relay a message. Let me see if I get this correctly. Hold on. I've got it. Yeah, here it is. Andy, your dad wanted me to tell you that he says, the burning! Oh, God, somebody make the burning stop! No, don't stick that there! No! Oh, God, why?
Oh,
something like that.
Apparently, it never occurs to people that their loved ones might be in hell. Your parents could be in hell right now. Your parents and your father for sure. Oh, shit, hell is full of dads. I think he's down there now, screaming up at us. And I think he's in severe pain. People just refuse to be realistic.
Geez, I gotta hit cancel.
That was
God damn it.
One of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Okay, if you guys could pick one video that you think is the most hateful thing
so I
that
guess
has
I've
come
made
out
some
of this
people-
situation, what would it be?
Oh God, the
Always
daughters.
Venus in
burned.
upstate New York.
The
Penultimate knock video. Actually,
No, you can only pick one. You can only pick one. Will, that's the thing. Only one.
What
I mean,
kind
what? I
of-
mean, we did
It's
some
a- it's a
heinous
street
shit.
gang.
I mean,
It's a-
what is the worst we even did? I mean, we did some heinous fucking things.
All right. Well,
We
your
even-
favorite heinous thing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, some shit was so heinous that I haven't even told the community about it. We just did it in the background. Like we did some really bad shit that we got blamed for, but was never proven we did. Like Will and I did some. I mean, we had some fucking
Knox
antics.
mom. Knox
Oh,
mom.
Knox mom. Oh
Right.
God. Oh
and-
shit. Yes.
My favorite thing about Always Heinous in upstate New York is the fact that, and Will can vouch for this, I was backstage when Will showed Knock that video. And he's just like, hey, man, I made this video. I want to know if you're cool with it. If you're not, we won't show it. But if you are, then it's greenlit. And fucking he played it, the whole thing. I sat through that entire thing. And then Knock's like, yeah, man, it's chill. You could play it. And then he fucked off. So then, we get ready for the stream. And guess who's in the fucking side chat crying like the bald baby bitch that he is? I
Well,
never gave you permission to play that.
That first video that I put, the video of like me and Smokey's first interactions, that really old one that we played a minute ago, makes reference to the event that inspired Always Heinous in upstate New York. So
I still
I
think
feel
my
like
favorite
because it
thing is-
ties the ends together so well, I feel like that's probably one of the.
I still think my favorite thing is the fucking Gilbert Godfrey thing. Hands down.
Yeah,
That's probably
I am the cum lord.
That was the
Brilliant video.
magnum opus right there. That really was.
Nachos sushi.
The funny thing was that Will and I had joked about that for literally months. We're like, wouldn't it be funny if like Gilbert was roasting Knock, and we would talk. We would like Will would do the Gilbert voice and just fucking go off for like 20 minutes and stuff, and eventually we're just like, why don't we actually do this? I mean, he's on Cameo. Let's just fucking do it. Let's fucking get Gilbert to roast Knock. And we did. We wrote a script. We sent it to him, and Gilbert read it.
The fucking crazy thing was at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I get a fucking call from Will. You'll never believe who I got to say something about. What? And he's like, Gilbert fucking Godfrey. I'm like, you're full of shit, dude. There's no way you got Gilbert Godfrey.
This channel right here will be 10 years old as of October. I will have been on YouTube for 20 years.
Wow.
You should end your
October
life.
22nd.
Yeah, you should get the toaster, buddy.
Yeah, I can't believe that YouTube is turning 20 years old and I was here for all of it. I was here when nobody knew what the fuck to do with it and people were uploading music and shit to the website. I was here when it was still a dating website. Are you aware of that's the origin of YouTube, is a dating website?
I believe it.
Yeah. What a
Now you can't
fucking
even
weird.
say faggot anymore on YouTube without getting in trouble.
Oh, thanks.
It's fine.
Well,
I'm
fag-
part of the LGBTQ community. I'll get a pass. It's fine. I can't get canceled.
Yeah. Well, no, we can't now because we got a detransitioner in the house now.
Oh
So
yeah,
now
that's
we'll
right.
just-
We got a fake trans.
It doesn't matter how gay you are, Quentin. It's not going to counteract that. Unfortunately, the progressive stack it's cooked. We're cooked.
Fag, shitty fag, shitty fag. How do you do?
No one cares about the British people saying fag. That's like a fucking. It's like the French calling you a fucking.
I love how
baghead.
Postman Pat as the most wholesome and also most camp fucking thing.
Yeah,
on the whole
Scotty, by
pod.
the way, Scotty, is it legit like in England, like if you say bloody, like people will like look at you aghast? Like you literally, like if you that's like the worst of the words you can say? Or what is the worst English word you can say? Because I know cunt isn't that bad, but like what is actually the worst English word?
I actually wouldn't know because we all cuss like sailors over here.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, okay.
You could say beans on toast is disgusting, and they'll fucking mob you. Because beans on toast is fucking disgusting. I don't give a fuck what country you're from. You can fuck off with that shit.
Cool.
Greg sucks. Tesco sucks. HMV sucks.
I love you, Scott.
Greg's. Do you want to hear something funny and ironic? I've never actually been to a Greg's.
You've never been to a Greg's?
Fake
Never.
British person, kick him out.
Don't you live in a suburb of London or something like that?
Ish.
How many stabbings have you seen personally?
Almost one, ironically.
How many stabbings have you been a part of?
None. Funnily enough.
I don't know about that.
Well, actually, okay, so if I'm allowed to derail the show for once, back when I was in like retard school, because of course autism, some jackass ginger with sociopathic issues actually did bring a plastic knife into said school. And part of some sick game. No, it wasn't Quentin. It's actually someone debatably worse.
There's someone worse than you?
Debatably.
Holy shit.
Debatably worse. Now
I gotta step up my A game.
Seriously, back to the whole story. This person actually shanked me in the groin, and I ended up having to get an operation for it. I don't know what happened to that fucker, but hey, I moved on with my life. And
Did you get the full cat treatment, like microwave hot dog status, or what?
Oh no.
No wonder
No.
you say ginger with a little extra flair on the fucking R.
Drops the hard R when he says ginger. Yeah, sure.
Remember, kids, if you
Ginger.
rearrange the word ginger, what do you get?
It's ginger.
Ginger.
Not ginger.
Oh my god, dude!
Hey,
Ginger's
Q,
R
what's up,
word.
my ginger?
Oh god, Scotty,
Oh.
please plug in your toaster and take a shower with it.
Oh, Lord of the Cring.
Oh,
But like, seriously though, this is the best work Scotty's ever made, and I'm gonna fucking show it one more time.
Damn it. God, I hate that artist, but still, they're just meme quality. It's just meme.
Does this get you? Does this get you hard praise? Got that BBL.
I'm just gonna say right now, I hate the artist and I hate that fucking comic, but still, it's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, no, the comic is AIDS, and the person that made it should like kill themselves. But like,
Yes.
that's fucking funny.
Yes. Yes.
I still say it to this day. There are 10 web-toed kids in fucking Praise's basement until he proves me wrong.
I might have to go check on my kid. Hold on, let me check this text message really quick.
Lo, how long did you and I run Good Morning Ginger Nation? Well, it wasn't Good Morning at that point, but
I'm not sure. My son is. I think we're probably gonna have to cut it in about 30 minutes because apparently my son is singing "Hickory Dickory Dock" in his sleep, so he may be delirious. It is. It's
check on your fucking kid. Just go real quick. Go.
I'll be right
We can also
back.
cut it at the 2-hour mark. That's
I
not
think
crazy.
I still think the best episode that like Lo and I had was the one where we reviewed fucking Von Helton.
And he got so mad he made
He
like
got-
3 episodes.
yeah,
of
dude, he
being
made-
serious.
He made 3 streams afterwards.
Remember when he made the one about his military service, and then I immediately was like, "Yeah, that's all horseshit."
And then the funnier thing was Lo threw the idea out to me that like they were gonna steal his sigil, and dude went ape shit.
And then remember what I did with it?
Yeah.
The real OGs remember what I did with it.
God, dude, that shit was so fucking funny. I don't know. I want to bring back that fire in me, but Jesus Christ, it's not there. There's just no one to fucking. There's nobody that's worth making fun of anymore. Like, it's either been done to death
Yeah,
or like
Vaughn's
they're
kids
just
are
not
gone.
entertaining.
We won.
We did. We single-handedly got his kids taken.
He got his kids taken away. No, but nobody else had anything to do with him getting his fucking kids taken away other than him.
Dave, please come in the room. Dave,
Dave,
click.
if you want to come in the room, it's the link is in the description.
Come on in, Dave. Want to see you, Dave. Dave, I want you to meet people. Come on in, Dave.
I mean, Dave met me. Fro asked me if I jacked off on his fucking on his live stream.
Jesus Christ, Q.
I'm not lying though. That's the sad part. Some Norwegian guy asked me if I ask God for forgiveness every time I jack off.
Will's gonna have to let Dave in. Dave, you're gonna have to be patient, buddy. Will's got to come back and let you in.
Dude, like, I still don't understand why that.
I told Lo about Dave. And Lo doesn't know who Dave is, so I want Dave to come in the room.
I just wanted somebody to explain to me why that was the first leap in logic of do you ask God forgiveness every time you jack off? Like,
who said that? Was that Praise? Was that Praise?
Fro?
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Which Fro? Which Fro? There's several Fro.
The Norwegian one.
Oh, I don't know him. I only know the Catholic Fro. That's the only Fro I know.
I'll give a quick summary for those that don't know. Basically, Dave, when you get in here, Dave had a stream where he talked to Praise, and people were like, "This is probably a really fucking bad idea." Not like shitting on Dave or anything like that. At least I didn't see that. And like Fro went in there all fucking sucking off Praise like he usually does. It's just like, why are you condemning this man? Like, blah, 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 blah. Praise tastes so good. And I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, bro. No one's condemning, like, because he tried to pass it off as we were condemning Dave. In reality, we were all like, hey, man, just because somebody acts like a friend doesn't mean they are one. And I had said something along the lines of, if Praise wants a fresh start, maybe he should apologize to Dave for all the shit that he said about him, and then apologize to Dave's chat for all the shit he said about them too. And then it led up to, well, do you ask God every time for forgiveness every time you masturbate? And I'm like,
well, here's the thing. Well, that's a stupid thing to ask Praise if it was being asked.
No, he asked me.
Well, you don't have that type of ideology, so that's ridiculous anyway. But even for Praise, it would be ridiculous to ask because the man believes you don't have to do anything to be saved, nor have any repentance, nor abide by any lifestyle for any benefit to the kingdom of God or demonstrating that God is your Savior and also your Lord. Praise doesn't have any of those ideas. Praise, I imagine, masturbates multiple times a day, considering the fact
to his sister.
Sure, he's never aside from his sister, he's probably never known what the feeling of what it's like to be inside a woman is like. So
I mean, but remember, Smokey, God's working in a powerful way.
Praise, by the way, if you're curious, being inside a woman is a wonderful thing. It's too bad you'll never know what that's like.
Fucking retarded to wash your own dick.
Yeah, it's a truly incredible, magical event. And I'm sorry that you are so fucking retarded and disgusting that no woman would ever in a million years consider giving you that opportunity. It's a sad state of affairs, but I'll tell you what, Praise, it's wonderful. I'll let you know, buddy, from vast levels of experience, it's a wonderful thing to do. So I'm sorry you don't get to try that. That's rough for you.
You know what's really funny is like Praise has called me like a fag and gay and all this shit because like I made a joke about him sucking dick for his sister, but then like he'll talk about dick and balls on his own stream. Like
he has no consistent standard, buddy. That's part of the issue.
He doesn't have a consistent fucking thought, let alone a standard.
That's true. Yeah, well, he is the grand flip flopper. So
I guarantee he eats Legos like they're fucking Tic Tacs. My favorite ones are the red ones.
Actually, one of the things I'm excited about coming back to the channel too is I'm looking forward to having better enemies. It's fun to sling mud with the retards, but I think it's kind of disrespectful and not even really using my optimum.
Yeah, leave that to me.
I'm looking to a much larger game when I come back. We're gonna do some interesting things, and actually, Lo and I have some interesting ideas for some projects to do. So it's gonna be cool.
It's be really fun.
Yeah, by the way, Dave, Will's coming back. Just give him a hot second. He's checking on his kiddo.
Yeah, he's coming back at some point. Yep, at some point he'll be here.
Someday.
Someday.
He's going to getting milk.
My biggest thing is like the whole God's working on with Praise I Am's channel in a powerful way. The funniest thing I said to that.
Who said that? By the way, who
Usually,
said
what God does is work through inbred retards.
Hold on.
Horse-faced women with meth eyes.
No, the dude on Basement Dweller made a video of this. It literally said that God is working through the Praise I Am channel in a powerful way, and anybody that disagrees with that is not on their faith level or some shit.
Sure. Yeah, that's what's happening. Yep.
To be a Bible basher for a moment, change God to Satan. And they'll be
Because here's my thing, right? And like, I know I'm not like a full-on fledged fucking Christian yet, and I'm gonna use the word "yet" because people are still trying. If you were like the super Christian that you claim to be, but you can't take
He's a
fucking
free gracer. He's not a Christian.
Well, no, but here's
There
the
you
thing:
go. Yeah,
ignore the free grace for a second, right? Even if we considered you a Christian, the fact that you can't take correction from the body of Christ, let alone someone that's trying to tell you like, "Hey, you're being a fucking hypocrite," you're not a Christian.
That's the whole point of free grace. Free grace is not Christianity.
Correct. Amen. Spot
What
on.
the fuck is free
We're
grace?
describing free grace.
Long story short, it's an abuse of Christianity where you can basically live like the devil and do what you want and sin without any form of repentance. That's basically it.
Is that like
and you'll still be saved. So the idea is you could just continually for your entire life, rape buses of nuns and children nonstop, and you're still going to get into heaven. You're just not going to have a lot of rewards.
Is that the same thing as that OSAS shit?
Yep. Well, yes and no. I mean, yes, they are the same, and they are also not necessarily the same. So, but yes.
Yeah, because I actually had a question about I never.
Well, I would love Dave to get in here since we're on this topic. It would be really nice if Will would come back and let Dave in the room. That would be awesome.
Free gracers think that Hitler is in heaven.
Well, see, because I'm never gonna find a fucking OSAS person that's at least illiterate, let alone fucking willing to actually have a real conversation. But like, I don't understand how that fucking works. Like, I left the faith, so how am I still saved?
You are still saved, according to them. But they'll also say you aren't saved. Thank you, Will. Thank you. They'll say that you are saved, but if they don't like you, if they like you, see, here's how it works. If they like you, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you're still saved, buddy. You're fine." If they don't like you, they'll be like, "Oh no, you were never saved. Your conversion wasn't real." Even though they all proclaim that the conversion is so fucking simple that you just need to kind of sort of just believe for a nanosecond that Christ saved you from your sins and you're good to go. So they're hypocrites of their own theology in perpetuity.
You know who saved my friends?
Jared, by the way, I don't mean to take I see that you said you're an OSASer. I'm not trying to take shots at you or anything.
Who's an OSASer? Who's an OSASer?
Apparently servant of Christ.
No, you're not. No, he's not. He's an if-sasser. Jared, you know you're not. Stop. Jared, God damn it, dude. Seriously, man, we talked about this. You're not an O-sasser. You're an if-sasser. We've already talked about this. Stop. Man, I gave you the terminology. I fucking wrecked Standing for Truth's asshole in front of the whole community using fucking if-sass. So, and you fucking told me that you were that. So if you're different, fucking come tell me what fucking evolution you've had. As far as I knew, you adopted what I had said, which was if-sass, which is perfectly fine and cogent with scripture and doesn't make any specific judgments beyond the scope of the human condition. So, I mean, if you've changed your mind, buddy, come on in and let me know, because I thought you were if-sass. That's what you fucking should be. That's the only cogent theological position to hold.
Wait,
so let me know if you've altered.
Well, the fact of the matter is, if Smokey's not around to tell everyone what their opinion's supposed to be, they just,
You know what, Will?
they just kind of
You
do
know-
whatever.
You're all allowed to have your own opinion as long as they're correct.
Well, what's an if-sasser?
Well, it's called educating people.
If saved, always saved.
Well, again, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
The
Because
grand
I
exalted
believed at one
outlaws.
point.
Okay.
Well, hear me out. At one point, I believed I was saved, but I left the faith. So then, technically, I'm not saved. Correct?
Wait, say, okay, one more time. Will was making guttural noises into the microphone instead of muting it because he wants to spurg right now. I'm sorry, Quentin. You're going to have to repeat that one more time.
So from the age
Shut up,
of
baby.
10 all the way up to the age of 17, I believed that I was saved. I believed in God. I believed in Jesus. I did everything.
Did you believe in the free grace God or the God that
No, I was Southern Baptist. We don't believe in that shit.
Okay, well, if you weren't the free grace God, then you weren't necessarily saved. So that's what they'll say. they'll use this as an opportunity to say, well, even though you claim to be saved, believe you were saved, if you didn't believe in the free grace God, then you were never actually saved.
Okay, so are they deriving from that fucking? So I don't remember the exact scripture, but it's like no man could take you out of the hand of the Father.
Yeah, it's in the book of Matthew. Yes, no one can remove them from my, from my
That's their
hand.
whole fucking running point.
It's one. There's only 2 or 3 passages in scripture that they massively abuse to concoct their ideology, and there's dozens, and I literally mean dozens of scriptures that say
That scripture
explicitly the
doesn't
opposite.
even. That's not even what that fucking scripture means.
Even if you were to parse the Greek, layman's seminary, Charles, you fucking spurging cunt. Even if you were to look at the Greek, you could understand that the particular tenses of the Greek show that the expectation is for continued believing, not temporary believing.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
get saved based upon the fact that you believed once. You get saved based upon the fact that you believe and continue to believe in perpetuity. That's what saves you. And that's what the Greek actually communicates. Charles, you fucking cunt.
I'm not even fucking Christian, and I knew what that meant. Like, that's pretty fucking sad. Just gonna put that out there.
Dave, good to see you, buddy. How you been, man?
Yeah, I'm just cutting in the background here for right now because I'm doing a whole bunch of shit.
Okay, well, no, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
had to run and get some wood for the fire. You guys gonna be on here a while?
Yeah, I think so. Well, unless Will's gonna, I don't know. He's got kids stuff.
My kid's behaving oddly, so I'm probably gonna have to skedoodle here at the 2 hour.
Hey, if you want to stop on my channel, you can. I don't know if you want to or not.
Well, we'll probably hang out. We usually hang out in the back studio here for a bit and chat. But I mean, you can.
Oh,
even
that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay,
I mean, you can even restream. Whatever we're doing. Because we'll hang out after Will leaves.
Does it stay streaming even after he goes offline or what?
Oh yeah. Well, we're not streaming, but we'll sit in the back studio and powwow for a little bit. We usually do that. Cool. So
I know all the adversaries are watching.
Of course,
you have an option in stream.
I wanted to mention something just real quick. You mentioned Spurgeon, and it's funny about that. I was just thinking about that because I was watching this guy Roy Bell out of Las Vegas. He's a KJV only Baptist street preacher, big mouth guy, got out of jail, whatever, and all that kind of shit. But he's got a big bunch of books behind him. I can tell what they are because I've read them. Spurgeon's whole collection back there, not all of it. He's got a good bunch of it.
Right.
It's what's funny about these guys is they blast Calvinism all the time, which is fine.
Yeah.
Listen, but they all read Spurgeon. Does that make any sense?
Not well. I mean, it makes sense in the sense that they're reading a bunch of things that they're not actually parsing correctly.
Right.
Because you can look at certain things, certainly that Spurgeon said, even Westminster Confession and many other things that where you can extrapolate it into fatalism, extreme versions of theology where there is no such thing as free will or human autonomy. Certainly originators of certain theological thought, including Van Til, had basically extrapolated a lot of these teachings and ideas from Charles Spurgeon and many other early theologians, certainly from the 1800s and back to the Reformation, as kind of teaching or at least alluding to the idea of fatalism, that there is no such thing as human autonomy, that everything that happens is nothing other than a byproduct of a master plan blueprint that God has set in motion and meticulously maintains to come out to every single final tiny little minutia of conclusion that he ultimately wants. And that's just... and by the way, free grace, if anyone's holding free grace and they're willing to be even remotely philosophically or theologically consistent, they are inexorably, absolutely going to have to embrace the full 5 points of Calvinism. You just can't do it. And this is probably where Jared's going to come from here in a minute, because Jared believes in tulip and there are certain ramifications and connections to that if you're willing to be consistent. And amongst them is to adopt the idea of Calvinism in its full context. So that is just the state of affairs. And granted, there's plenty of free graces who are not consistent. They claim to hate Calvinism. They claim to hate fatalism. But with a bit of cross-examination and inquiry, you tend to find out that they're extraordinarily Calvinist and very, very fatalistic. So, it's a confusing mishmash of.
Yeah, that's why I came out recently and I said I'm no longer a Christian. I'm anti-Christian. I'm anti-Christianity. Now, that doesn't mean that I, write.
Well, what is OSAS than the complete and utter annexation of human free will? I mean, what else could it be? I mean, if you make a decision at one point in your life, and then you make a decision later at that point in your life, and that decision is not respected, at what point do you even believe that human autonomy is even possible? Like if someone decides they want to spend their eternity with God, and then later decides, no, I don't, I hate God, fuck God, and God's like, well, too late, you already accepted me earlier, so you're locked in. this is the fucking universe that they say exists. I mean, it's asinine. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, come on, dude, really?
Here, I came out and I said the other day, I'm anti-Christian. I'm anti-Christianity.
Oh, so if you want to know what Will's got ticking on the bottom, that is basically in a grand, kind of simple scope, all the things that Smokey is. So
we actually sat down the other day and went through the whole list.
Yeah, Molinist, Trinitarian, Salvationist, Berean, Orthodox, Old Earth Creationist, Non-Literalist, Post-Tribulation, Textual Criticist.
What's interesting is that I was told, people are telling me this stuff to go look at it. And I guess the latest thing is Jared TX had some things to say about me. I don't even know who he is, really. I just see these Johnny come latelys all of a sudden show up. I don't know where these guys came from. Him and Mac and Cheese and some guy named Yeshua or something.
Mac and Cheese.
Hey, by the way, Dave, real quick, while I have you on here, bro, I wouldn't trust that Fro, dude. He's scummy as fuck. I'm just gonna put that out there. You do what you gotta do, but like he's scummy, bro.
I've been down the road with these guys. Don't worry about it. I know what's going on a little bit. I know who all the assholes are. There's a whole number of them.
Well, he's definitely fucking one of them because, like,
Dave, I hope you're planning to come for the grand return of Smokey Saint on the 30th of April.
All right, is it? Well, yeah, that's what I was just going to find out here.
Your calendar set, buddy.
I'll have it set. You got it.
Oh, Smokey, could you please return with the name Darkside? Please. I've always wanted to scream from the side chat. Darkside is like the entire community to do that. Please, I'm begging you.
I'll take it under heavy consideration, Scotty.
Okay.
I think that this banner that's rolling right now, when you do your regular streams where you're ranting, I think this should be on the banner because even Grok thinks you're a Calvinist.
That's true.
And it's just like I feel like it should also say something like if it's not on the list, it doesn't apply or something like that.
All right, I gotta if everyone doesn't mind real quick, I gotta clear up something with Jared real quick. Jared, defend being OSAS. Go ahead, real quick, 60 seconds. Let's finish this.
Oh well, I believe that I believe that if someone has genuine faith in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Okay, you can stop. Okay, you can stop. It's IFSAS. Stop saying OSAS. You already said it. You already confirmed it. It's now IFSAS. You know it's IFSAS. Stop saying that. Stop saying OSAS. You're already done. You said if the faith is genuine. There you go. Done. Okay,
Right.
so stop saying OSAS.
I love you guys, and I'm grateful to be a part of the podcast. But I gotta go to bed. I'm fucking.
It is. They don't like you, Smokey, because you catch them in their words.
Goodbye.
Well, it's so simple. Good night, Q. Good night, buddy. Have a good night.
I watched this a long time ago when you used to have all these people on your channel.
Like, anywhere within 15 to 30 seconds of someone's, statement about their faith, you can usually pick up what they actually believe. Because people will always say things about what they think they believe or what they themselves believe that they believe. But really, you got to pay attention to what they're fucking saying to figure out what they definitely believe. See, now what Jared said is within the first fucking 5 seconds of him talking, he confirmed that he's IFSAS. The very thing that I had convinced him of, a while ago, while he's saying OSAS, he probably doesn't really mean that. And he should stop doing that. And he should start doing IFSAS because that is true. If the faith is genuine. And who knows if the faith is genuine? Jared, help me here. Jared, are you there? Jared? Who's the only person in all of reality that knows whether or not someone's faith is genuine?
God.
There we go. See, so the idea is that if you are saved, if your faith is genuine, then you will always be saved. That's fine. Theologically coherent, doesn't overstep, doesn't require us to put ourselves in the position of God to know exactly who is saved and who isn't saved. It literally leaves it in the ether. It's theologically worthless, just like OSAS is, but at least it's consistent and honest. Thank you, Jared. Appreciate it. That's all I had.
I'm gonna go get some wood for the fire. I'll be back.
Okay, buddy.
I'm ready.
Bye.
Thanks for telling me about the 30th. Is there like a link or anything I need to know?
Oh yeah,
about?
buddy. Just go to the channel. It's already preloaded. It's already set up. So set your timer. Set your notification.
What is the?
The Cone Club Cult, buddy. The Cone Club Cult.
Oh, it's going to be there. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
We got it already. Then. Yeah.
It's already scheduled and everything.
It's all scheduled. Ready to go.
Good. Am I still a cult member?
Of course you are, buddy. Absolutely.
Is it Oino once in, never out?
Yeah.
Yes, well,
Yeah, sure.
Or is it OSAS once smoky, always smoky?
No, oh, nice. Yeah, I like that. That's spot on, man.
I'll be
Well
back. I'll be back.
All right, bud.
there's a
All right, Will. So what? 159? You want to call it, buddy? You got to go do fatherly duties and stuff like that. Boy, I wonder what that's like. I wonder if I'll ever know what it's like to have a child that I have to dote on. I wonder if that'll ever happen.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
gonna
You want to bet
happen.
on it? Would you like to bet on it?
Yeah, you'll probably be single and bald forever. Yeah, sure. Or at least one of those things. Sure. No one will ever love Smokey because just look at him. I mean, honestly, I think I could sum him up in a single word, and there it is.
Wow.
Smoky suspended.
How many of these did you make?
A lot, a whole lot of them. He was mad. Look at him. Listen, yeah, the simp. Yep, there it is. Yep, made a whole bunch of them. He was ready.
Will not be on time. Dr. Spider is an American.
Oh, what about this one?
Should I even read that?
Oh.
No, I'm not going to. I can't dislike you, but I will say this to you. You clearly haven't got long before you're all going to kill yourselves because you're all crazy in Minecraft.
Outstanding.
I can't judge any of you. I have no malice against you and no ribbons for you. But I think that it is high time that you all start looking at yourselves and judging the lie that you live in. Probably more like
These are all-
6,000 and not 6 million. Oh, praise
These
you,
are all the
asshole.
quotes from the Praise or Marilyn Manson fucking.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Not Marilyn
Praise said
Manson.
that.
Charles
Yeah, I remember
Manson.
Praise totally
Correct.
said that. Yep.
Oh, I've got some other ones here too.
Jewish violent diarrhea.
Hey, real quick, one more quick question. What's with these guys like Bob from the UK, Mouthy Bob, the goofball that loves me one day, hates me, loves me, hates me, loves me, hates me, all that shit there?
Well, I'll tell you, Dave. The reason is because Bob is mentally ill.
And another thing is that he's got all of a sudden he went from having one viewer to having 153.
Well, that's because him and Praise and many others are engaging in some sort of botting antic, believing that if they can fool the algorithm into believing that they're more popular than they actually are, they might be able to get a little bit more attention. So they're all engaging.
I was told that YouTube doesn't care because they're monetizing.
Sure.
So
Okay,
basically the bots are getting fucking YouTube paid, which is a violation of their ads contract. But because it's not genuine traffic, right? But
I agree. What let me tell you, I'm not up on all this guys like you are, but listen to this. When I used to watch like Chelsea Bedell and Tim Henderson, and they're still doing it, and all these people, there's so many people that get on with these people, like 5 or 6 thousands of people, and then the chat room is going by 100 miles an hour, like these guys that forecast the rapture, and there's all these people. Oh, we love you. Jesus is great. Blah blah blah. That's got to be all fake bots.
well, if you look at Praise's shit, there's no interaction in chat. Everyone's pointed this out, especially on Basement Dwellers community page. How do you have 200 or 1,000 fucking people watching live and have 3 people all with wrenches in chat? Why is that a thing?
That is weird, man. I had a guy one time tell me I could get all sorts of fake subscribers, thousands of them. He was some kind of conspiracy theory theorist out in Oregon, I think it was. This was like 6 or 8 years ago already. And I forgot what it was. He had like a call in one day or something. I just called him up and he said, "You can get some free." You know, I know a guy in Illinois. I didn't even fucking contact. I thought, fuck that shit. You know.
Look, I found the jar progress. I found one of them, Will. The jar word.
But anyway, I'm going on record to say that
definitely
I am OSAS now. I'm also anti-Christian, anti-Christian. I'm not anti-Christ, but I'm once smoky, always smoky, and once in, never out. I'm Oino on the Cone Cub call too. There you go. How's that?
Outstanding. Buddy. By the way, Dave, I don't know if you've had the chance or the pleasure yet, but actually, have you met Lo before?
Who? No,
Lo.
no, I have not.
Lo, say hi to Dave. You know Dave. I mentioned Dave.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Living the dream.
Good. I'm kind of living the dream too, actually. I'm probably gonna get married to this Filipino chick.
Is it Candace?
No, Candace is out because she's lost her mind a long time ago, and she just.
Oh yeah, that ship sailed ages ago, buddy. Sorry.
I tried it, but it didn't work out. That didn't work.
But you got to feel. Oh, well, tell me about the new love interest, buddy. Go ahead, regale us. I'd love to hear.
Terrific! I'm having the time of my life. I don't even want to tell it too much, other than I'll tell you sometime behind the scenes, because the enemies and adversaries are out to do so much mischief.
Oh, we're you know what? We're going to do back studio here in a minute if we'll decide.
Yeah, why don't we discuss off the air and then you
Okay,
can tell.
sure. There we go.
I'm going to bug out.
Yeah.
I'll say so that Dave can tell his thing in confidence, and I'll make sure that there's no one in the back because of course people can always creep in.
Well, you shouldn't have said that, Will. You know. Okay. All right.
That's all right.
Good night,
We'll
everyone.
play it by ear.
Let's be done. All right.
Bye.
We'll
Have
just
a good
in general-
night, everybody.
I hope all my enemies don't do that thing I just said you could do.
Anyway, so Smokey's address is 321.
Well,
I can tell you one
thing. Oh yeah, Will, I need to
Shitty
briefly
water
talk to you about
feature.
something.
Oh Christ Almighty! Okay, have a good night. Bye. We'll see you
Real
next
quick
week.
before I run out and get some wood, I'll tell you this much about the ordeal, and that is that I am training to go on kind of a special ops mission, if you will, just like a real unit member would, and like the special forces, and I'm going to have an experience out there that, I have no idea. I'm going to be going fishing on the ocean with these guys and little boats and stuff and all different things. I'm trying to learn the language. I got a lot to do over the next couple of months. I'm putting myself in a fast track training regiment over here. And
Isn't
I
this
ain't
the
fooling.
plot to Lost?
I ain't fooling around with this. This is for real. And I won't go into details too much, but her name means gift from God.
Okay. Well,
It's kind of cute. It's not like I think it's a sign or a wonder. I woke up dreaming last night about something, but it is kind of peculiar, isn't it?
It's not like mountain goat or anything. Anyway, have a good
Yeah.
night, everybody. We'll see you in the back.